defeated down and out, and all your problems make you wanna scream and shout. So when you are down and give up your last, and all your tears have filled up your cup, keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up, Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael. The storms of life comes in many stages. Remember, the book of life has many pages. Keep looking for hope and faith when you're lost at sea. Keeping it real with Stephen Michael. Never give up with Stephen Michael. Always keep moving forward. Stephen Michael.
Always remember, you matter, you are important, and you make a difference. Keep smiling and dancing with DJ Brian. Rest in peace to our true hero, Johnny. Over 11,000. Thank you very much. Great show last week. But I want to tell you, the last 3 weeks, before last week, all right? The last 3 weeks before that, we're looking at 66,000 views. You add in last week's show, only 3 days. You're looking at almost 78,000 views of this show in 3 weeks and 3 days. Amazing. It's helping someone. The show's about positivity, about never giving up. You matter, you're important, you make a difference. Let me just try to get this out there for everybody. So tonight, we're doing our regular routine like always. It's going to be Matic Monday, not Testimonial Thursday, Matic Monday. Top 8 songs you hear at a wedding, because I had my godson's wedding. We'll talk about that. Meaning behind the music. You got to have that. We're going to have Freestyle Interactive, Virtual Vacation. Everybody's going to be here to join the show. It's going to be amazing tonight. I want everybody to know that. I just got to share it to my Keeping It Real Steve Michael page, and we're good to go. So tonight, get ready. It's going to be upbeat. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane in the membrane. It's going to be everything you want on a Monday night, different time. And you know what? Let me just do it right now. Share this thing one time. And we're going to be live from New York, the #1 motivational show out there. If you're feeling down, you're feeling sad, you're feeling like you can't go any further, here is the show for you. Keeping It Real with Stephen Michael live show. All right, so everybody out there, we're going to give you the phone numbers like I always do, motivational like I always do. You want to watch me, you can watch me every Wednesday night on Optum Cable, channel 115 cable. Believe it or not, a lot of people do watch. I get recognized when I go food shopping. Them on TV. You could watch me there. You could also watch our show every day. We're live on Thursday nights, 8 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. But tonight's Monday night. And for everybody out there battling the battle right now that I don't know about, don't give up. That's what this show's about. Suicide is never the answer. It's never going to be on the plate. Let me just go to my Strong on TV too. It's never going to be on the plate of things that ever think about. All right? We don't do it. It's never going to be the answer, and never will. All right. So, for my I'm sponsored by LifeVac, brought saving lives every day. Almost 400,000 lives being saved. You'll hear from my sponsor in a little while, Arthur Lee, on a commercial, 30-second commercial. I'm used to speaking out loud. I got to speak into a microphone, same thing. I hear my voice. Not too bad. My voice is all right today. All right. So, are you ready? Hey, Jane, how are you? I don't know. Everybody's trying to find me. Let's see. I'll get views later. All right, so are you ready? All right, so if you're a member, active member, NYPD, you feel hopeless, helpless, you feel like you need to talk, there's plenty of outlets. First of all, it's Papa, run by active members like myself or retirees. It's for uniform members, retired or active, 24/7, 365 days. You call a number, we'll get back to you. It's confidential, independent for the police department. It's 1-888-267-7267. Also, NYPD for uniform and civilian members of service. Employee Assistance Unit, 646-610-6730. And then there's the chaplains unit for NYPD, uniform and civilians, and uniform retired actives, 212-473-2363. But this show is for everybody. If you're hopeless, helpless, Suicide National Hotline, text 988 or call 988. Over 22 veterans a day commit suicide. Special line for my veterans out there. Please don't give up. It's going to be a different night. I'm on a different station. I'm on 2. Everybody used to be 1. Hopefully you find me tonight. If not, you'll find me afterwards. Suicide National, like I say, special line for my veterans out there. Over 22 veterans commit suicide a day. They're my firefighters, EMS personnel helpline. 1-888-731-3473. Call the number, you get help. My EMS and firefighters out there. All right. Stephen Michael. See the guy over here and to the here? I got both sides of me here. DJ Brian's out in the other room. I thought he'd be next to me today. All right, but he's got to do something with the microphone over there. I see him with the headphones. It looks good there with the headphones today. So the guy here, follow me on Facebook page, Keeping It Real, Steve Michael. There's a big event coming up May 23rd. Lily Flanagan's honoring Project Dyke big. It's for the first responders. I will have a live Keeping It Real Steve Michael show from that event. I'll be on stage interviewing the bands. I'll be live doing a show with about 2,000 people. Also, we have a big event coming up in September. We'll let you know the date. Definitely going to be up in the next 2 weeks. So we have all summer. It's going to be September. Keeping It Real Steve Michael with Project Dyke Cop, a night of inspiration, a La Novella restaurant like we've been doing. We'll sell that out because everybody comes, has a great time. It's an experience like no other. You come to these live events. It's like a Broadway play. It's like a concert. It's like a wedding. It's like a crazy man coming out there, like a wrestler. It's everything you ever thought about, plus 10, and everybody has a great time. All right, so motivational message. Ready? Keep going. Well, no, I did that. Sometimes you don't need to hear their excuses or what they have to say for themselves because their actions already spoke the truth. Amen. 2, time out is a wonderful way of showing us what really matters. Amen. Our health, our wealth, our family, our friends, God, faith, that's what matters. Our wealth is health-wise. 3, overthinking is the biggest cause of unhappiness and misunderstanding. Amen. If you continue to carry the bricks from your past, you will end up building the same house over and over and the same miserable depression. John Quan, how are you? I don't know. People can't find me. We'll see what happens tonight. It's going to be a good show. Number 6, you don't need to be liked by everyone. Not everyone has a good taste. Amen. Whenever you find yourself down how far you can go, just remember how far you've come. Remember everything you have faced, all the battles you've won, and all the fears you have overcome. Amen. That's the motto of today's day. That's Stephen Michael's 5-star special. I mean, I got 2 fans up, so 10-star. That's the best one. If you're going to remember anything, remember, whatever we went through, we keep moving forward. Hey, I see him on board, John Quan. Accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. And I'm going to tell you, for one more day, have you ever lost someone you loved and wanted one more conversation, one more chance to make up for the time when you thought they would be here forever? If so, then you could go your whole life collecting days, and none will outweigh the one you wish you had back. When someone's in your heart, they're never truly gone. They can come back to you even in unlikely times. One of my favorite books all time for one more day. It's about losing your mother and having a chance. And I recommend anybody read that book, Mitch Albom. All right. It's Manic Monday. DJ Brian, are you ready? I got a sermon today. Let's hear some music. Salvation Show! Burn it! Burn it! That's how I'm going to be in my next career. I'm still going to be keeping it real, Steve Michael, but I'll be on radio real before you know it. So you got to understand, me and DJ Brian are live on the headphones. Everything you hear in the back, you hear from me. If you hear a little different, it's because we had to do a different studio. I want to say thank you to Limo Talk Garage. You let me use your studio. And you know what? In a pinch, we're going to do it. But everybody's used to me with my board table, me in the background. So I hope you like tonight's show. All right, what's the sermon? Manic Monday. Don't judge, it's called. A minister passing through his church in the middle of the day decided to pause at the altar to see who was praying. Just then, the back door opened and a man came down the aisle. The minister frowned as he saw the man hadn't shaved in a while. His shirt was torn and shabby, and his coat was worn and frayed. The man knelt down and bowed his head. The minister should be nice. Then he rose and walked away. In the days that followed, and precisely at noon, the preacher saw this man. Each time he knelt just for a moment, a lunch pail in his lap. When the minister's suspicions grew with robbery or main fear, he decided to stop and ask the man, "What are you doing here?" The old man said he was a factory worker and lunch was half an hour. Lunchtime was his prayer time for finding strength and power. I stay only a moment because the factory is far away. As I knelt talking to the Lord, this is kind of what I say. I just came by to tell you, Lord, how happy I am been since we found each other, other friendships, and you took away my sin. Don't know much of how to pray, but I think about you every day. So Jesus, this is Ben, just checking in today. The minister, feeling foolish, told Ben that it was fine. He told the man that he was welcome to pray anytime. It's time to go. Thanks, Ben says. He hurried out the door. Then the minister knelt and at the altar, which he had never done before. His cold heart melted, warmed with love, and he met with Jesus there. As tears flowed down his cheeks, he repeated old Ben's prayer. I just came by to tell you, Lord, how happy I've been since we found each other's friendship, and you took away my sin. I don't know much of how to pray, but I'll think about you every day. So Jesus, this is me, just checking in today. Past noon one day, the minister not noticed old Ben had been there for the last 5 days. Still no Ben. He began to worry. At the factory, he asked about him, learning he was ill. The hospital staff was worried, but had given them a thrill. Ben had given a thrill. The week that Ben was with them brought changes in the ward. His smile and joy contagious. He changed people where his reward. The head nurse couldn't understand why Ben could be so glad. No flowers, no calls or cards came, not a visit he had. The minister stayed by his bed. He voiced the nurse concern. No friends had come to show they cared. He had nowhere to go, nowhere to return. Looking surprised, old Ben spoke up with a smile. The nurse is wrong. She couldn't know. He's been here all the while. Every day at noon, he comes here. Dear friend of mine, you see, he sits right down and taking my hand, leans over and says to me, wow, I'm getting choked up with this one, man. I just came by to tell you, Ben, how happy I've been since we found our friendship. And I took away your sin. I think about you always. I love you to hear you pray. And so, Ben, this is Jesus just checking in today. If this blesses you, pass it on. Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. May God hold you in his palm of his hand and angels watch over you. Thank you, Stephen Michael. I hope you give me a like and love with that one. That got me a little choked up because you know what I think about right now? Tomorrow I got to go to my chief lost his mother in the hospital, and I have to go to the funeral tomorrow. And I read this. I wasn't going to think I was going to get choked up, but I am because I think about my mother, how she went in the hospital for one thing, and with a complication medicine turned out to be something else, and then she died. And I think about the chief, and I say prayers for him and his family because I don't think it matters what they're going through. And for anybody out there, like Ben said, man, Jesus comes to us every day. He kneels down next to us and he prays with us. You're never alone. In the middle of your darkness right now, and if you ever thought about taking your life, just remember this. It's never the answer. It will never be the answer. And just like in this story with Jesus, with Ben, he's always with us. He dries your tears. He picks you up and he bets on you and he prays with you. So with that said, you know, this show is a great show, but this world's a better world with you in it. And I'm so blessed to have a following that I have, that we are family. We are a movement of positivity. All right. So now, Stephen Michaels, are we ready? I got to look for my, here we go. Stephen Michaels, top 8 songs you hear at a wedding. I went to my godson's wedding. It was a great wedding. And we had a great time. And some songs came up there and some didn't. And I looked at what the top 8 songs you hear at the wedding. He had a live band, Code Blue. They were very good. They gave me the business card. They want to do business with me. They hey, Ina, how are you? They know I do a lot of events and I bring a lot of music with me. All my first responders go with me. My police officers that sing for me. Top 8 songs. Number 8, you hear it at a wedding. If I told you Walk the Moon, you say, what? That was Buzz Aldrin. Nah, Walk the Moon. Hit it. The band sang this song. She said, shut up and dance with me. All right, number 7 song you might hear at a wedding. Man, Beyonce, hit it. All right, that's a great song. Number 6, they played this, the live band. So they played the first one, and they played this song, the band. They were very good. They had like 6 different singers. Unbelievable. Bruno Mars song, you hear that all the weddings. Uptown, baby. Go.
Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Woo!
Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
All right. Number 5 song. Yes, they play this. Sad. It's from the Twilight movie, but I love this song. I looked at this singer. She was unknown at the time when she made this song. She has a lot of good songs. Christina Perri, amazing singer, amazing voice. You hear the wedding. Number 5 song you might hear at the wedding. Hit it. Thousand years, I love you for 1,000 more. Oh, I love that song. My God, I'm singing it. All right. Number 4 song. Yes, get off the dance floor. Usually this is when you have a DJ there. All right? DJ Brian, DJ Reggie get you up. Cupid Shuffle. Hit it.
They on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance. It's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gonna show you how it goes.
Right to the right, to the left. Number 3 song you hear at a wedding. Almost like that. Yeah, I like this song. I probably missed some good songs for the wedding, so you're probably going to jump in. Number 3 song. Don't forget I had 3-song bonus. DJ Casper, the Cha-Cha Slide.
Slide to the right.
Hey.
Crisscross.
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 Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go.
All right, now I'm going to date myself. I don't think I heard it recently, but in the old days, going back in the 90s, beginning of 2000s, 80s, you go to a wedding, this is one of the songs. I remember my father out there dancing. Everybody, I do it now. Everybody does a Pulp Fiction dance to this song. Chubby Checker, hit it.
Come on, baby.
Uh-oh.
Come on, baby.
There we go. DJ Brian was scratching. Give me a like, give me a love. I know somebody watching this show. I'm going on a Monday night. All right. Number 1 song. We have 3-song bonus. All right. We're not getting political with this, but we love this song. Number 1 song. They all play at the wedding. They used to give out the hats and the leis and the Macarena, the bells and all that stuff. YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Number 1 bonus. I'm dating myself. I used to go to Club Med with this song and the weddings. I think it's still going out there, right? Everybody bites on this song. Number 9. If I say Marcia Griffith, you say who? Marcia Griffith song. Hit it. Oh! Hey! I'm doing it. On the electric slide. I don't know. All right, number 2 bonus. I love this. I learned this on a Royal Caribbean cruise. My daughter loves it. They can do a lot better than me. Vic, wobble, baby.
Let me see you just get low, scrub.
Oh,
Let me see you just push it up, push it up. Let me see you just wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
There we go. Hey. And the last one. You know what? They still play this song, especially go to Mexico wedding. I don't know where destination wedding. Los del Rio, La Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Man, I'm going crazy here. All right, so Steve Michael says, don't go nowhere. Stay on. It's going to be a great show. Give me 30 seconds for my sponsor, Arthur Lee, Life Back. Almost 4,000 lives are being saved with the invention for Stop You from Choking. Arthur Lee, take me away. I'll be back 30 seconds. Don't go away. The wheels are going to fall off. Meaning behind the songs. Freestyle Interactive, Virtual Vacation. And you can't wait to hear what I have to say. I'm on the radio here, it feels like. It's going to be crazy. Go, Arthur.
sorry to bother you, but I have 30 seconds to give you a very important message. My name is Arthur Lee. I'm the CEO inventor of LifeVac, a simple choking rescue device that could save a life in a choking emergency. We've saved over 3,000 lives now, but we're not there. 5,000 people a year choke to death, one child every 5 days. Please consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today. Thank you for your time.
We're back, baby. We're back. Back in the New York groove. Let me get back to the page here. Well, I'm on my own page here. We're good. All right. Are we ready? Meaning behind the songs coming out. You come to my live event. You see me come out through the wrestling arena, but we call it the show. From the back of the room through the crowds, high-fiving, hugging everybody. You got Makia Brown singing live. You got Mackie doing the Rocky Balboa, and I come out like a crazy man. You can't miss this spectacle. Fireworks, light, we do balloons, everything goes crazy. All right. DJ Brian, give me a meaning behind your song. I come out to this song. Hit it. It's been a while. I'm coming through the crowd in September. You got to be there. It's going to be sold out. It's going to be crazy. But if you want to see me outside at Lily Flanagan's in Babylon, it's going to be May 23rd, Project ICOP at night. It's going to be for an event for Project ICOP. I'm being honored. They want me to do my live show there. Lily Flanagan's reached out. They want me to do my live show there. And they're going to be a live band there. And you're going to see me, I think, 4 o'clock to 8. And I'll let you know what time the show is going to be on. But I'll be live in Babylon. Anybody watch this on anything, come out to see Keeping Real Steve Michael. I'll have some swag to give away and some shirts to sell. All right. First song, meaning behind the music. Are we ready? REO Speedwagon is my favorite song. Hit it. Oh, my God, I love this song. Then I don't want you around. Hey, I feel like I'm singing. I got a microphone. Very dangerous to put a microphone in front of me. I think I'm singing a karaoke here. All right. What is this about? They're exploring, what the song is about, exploring feelings of betrayal and suspicion and moving on, but never want to move on because they love what they have. So when he wrote it, it had to do a lot with his on the road. They wrote about them being on the road, and they heard it from a friend that they weren't being loyal back home. Was their way of saying that maybe the band members will do something they shouldn't be doing, but at home life was doing the same thing. So I guess that's what it's about. I look at Take It on a Run That Way. I just love the chorus. Number 2, REO Speedwagon again. I love this one. Can't fight this feeling. I can't stop this feeling anymore. You know what? My voice, I thought it would be a lot worse. I'm actually not that bad on this microphone. I think this guy's got a good toner or something here. Lorenzo doing a great job in there. There's no image to say about Lorenzo. He only goes to one guy. He does me, my show, and he's the best producer out there because it's the #1 show. So Lorenzo, you must be a talent. The last song, meaning behind the song, I love this song. You know, not until I got a little older, I really listened to the words. What the heck? A pretty graphic song, but I love it. Tom Jones, sing this song. Andy Gibb, I want. Delilah. What does that mean? Well, you listen to this song. It's pretty. I mean, I love this song, and you listen to them like, man, why do I like this song? The lyrics. But then a lot of these songs, you listen to the lyrics like, it's pretty gloomy, but what's it about? You know, Tom Jones is in love in this song. The guy's in love, and he saw his woman, not be faithful. And he handled it the wrong way, and it should never be handled that way. Sometimes you just pack your bags and leave. Get on the bus, Gus. But in this song, you know, Tom Jones talking about, I wouldn't say revenge. I'd say about broken heart and making bad choices. That even though he made that bad choice, he still loved her. But guess what? That's not the choice we ever do. Doesn't mean I don't love that song. I love it. All right. It's time for the #1 DJ out there, DJ Brian. Give me a little cut and scratching, please. Now, let me tell you something. I'm getting used to this. No one of the guys and limo talk like this. I feel like I feel at home. I mean, I'm talking to the microphone. I usually talk to the mic. There's a wireless microphone I do the show with. All right. Freestyle Interact. Are we ready? Let me get what I'm going to get. Give yourself a new name by putting your favorite color first and your favorite state to visit and then your last name. And favorite state to visit or live in and your last name. So it'll be like the color, the state, and your last name. So I'm going to be DJ Brian's probably going to follow me here with this. Blue, Florida, Moriello. I'll be one. Or I'll be like turquoise, Arizona, Moriello. What do you got, DJ Brian? DJ Brian stepped out. I don't know where he is. I asked him a question.
I don't want to talk.
All right. Question number 2. Tell me your favorite Saturday morning TV show you watched as a child. All right. And if it's ever on Nickelodeon or one of these Nick at Night, would you watch it again? So my favorite growing up, I tell everybody, Scooby-Doo, Mystery Machine. But I love this guy, H.R. Puffin stuff. Now, you look at this thing from an adult, I'm like, what is this, man? This guy Croft must have been like, eating mushrooms, There was a talking flute, all right? H.R. Puffin stuff was like what's going on? You all right? H.R. Puffin stuff was like a big dragon. I don't even know what the hell it was. Witchy Poo with the nose. It was like, and then, I loved it. And then Jabberjaw. DJ Brian, I'll answer for you. What's your favorite morning TV show on Saturdays? G.I. Joe. You're like, all right, that's good. Let me see. I know I'm trying to see here. You know what? Whatever you use, it's pretty good anyway. That's how I look at it. It's a Monday night. It'll be up there. Let me just tell you, 3 days last week's show. I just got to say it again. 3 days last week's show. Couldn't even share it for 24 hours. 11,000 views. The 3 weeks before that, I'm going to be like, honestly, 20,700, 22,900, 23,200. I mean, you add these numbers up, it's helping. It's a movement. I was on Cop Talk at WABC 77, talking about a lot of things. If you haven't watched that interview, I'll probably put that, share it again on my page. And it has to do a lot with retirees. I'm here for everybody. Retiring is for everyone. It's not for everyone. The answer was, when I said that, was we all have to retire sometimes. Doesn't mean we want to retire. That's really, in layman's terms, what I meant. It's for everyone. It's not for everybody. We really don't want to retire. Nobody wants to retire. Everybody thinks retiring is in like the French Riviera, and it's not. It's not. You know what retires? Your brain and your body if you don't keep active. All right. Question number 3. What was your favorite game you played as a child outside with your friends? And what was your favorite board game as a child? So 2 answers on this one. Outside was definitely Manhunt. We were allowed to stay out there dark. It was a different generation back then. They ran around Manhunt. I mean, it was like tag, all right, with teams. Wiffle ball in the street. We used to play tournaments. And I'll tell you this, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. And my favorite board game, I'm not going to lie, I think it was Stratego. It was Life, Monopoly, and Operation. I always hit the nose, What was your, DJ Brian, what's your favorite outdoor and what's your favorite board game? Handball and Stratego. Remember handball? I don't want to say the game you just play when you lost, you get against the wall. I get bleep. Asses up, it was called. But, bleep, sorry. Sorry, Cable, I didn't mean to say that. All right, question number 4. Would you rather celebrate your birthday with a party, with a dinner, or to travel? Now, let's be honest here. I've been around this earth a long time, right? Not too many times I celebrate my birthday traveling, so I can't answer that way. It would be nice. A couple times at a party, I like it. I mean, I think it's a dinner. I would like a party. I like the party. DJ Brian, how are you celebrating your birthday?
Travel.
He wants to travel. But how many times on your birthday have you traveled? Never. There you go, like me. Maybe once or twice. All right, which TV character is your all-time favorite? All right, we already know it's Al Bundy for DJ Brian. I do love her. I'll tell you this. Boss Hogg from Dukes of Hazzard. I love Boss Hogg. He made me laugh. I'm going to get the bad guys. I'm about the villains. Boss Hogg, Dukes of Hazzard, J.R. Ewing in Dallas. And I used to watch General Hospital, a young kid. And I loved the gangster, Duke Lavery. All right? So I picked all the bad guys. And in the end, Boss Hogg had a heart sometimes. J.R. Ewing had a heart when Bobby died. And Duke Lavery really was a good guy. He played the mobster, but he was a good guy in the end. What was your favorite? I said Al Bundy. Question 6. Would you rather Simon says, she says, travel. Everyone wants to travel. Are you ready? Give me a likes, give me some shares. Are we ready? Which would you rather do? Would you rather do a vacation sightseeing, relaxing at a pool, beach, or staycation, pool, beach? Easy. I ain't sightseeing. You know what? First of all, I got 2 bum legs right now. Be honest, I don't mind sightseeing, but not a whole trip. And it's not for me. Give me some likes and some loves up there, please. I'm saying I'm relaxing, traveling at a pool on the beach. That's what I'm gonna do when I go to Florida for a couple of days. Wish me luck. I'm afraid to go in the ocean with the sharks over there, but I really am. But DJ Brian, I know you're a pool beach guy. Which one?
Pool.
Away or home? If I had an in-ground pool, he got a guy here has a blow pool, like a raft, and I go put water in it, and I sit back there with a cocktail. I'm a crazy guy, so I would love any kind of pool. 7, favorite song to exercise to? Well, you know what? Eye of the Tiger, definitely. Get Your Freak On, Missy Elliott is a good one. And I'm going to tell you right now, anything with Post Malone and country right now is my songs to work out with. What about you, DJ Brian? Country? You like the heartache medication?
I love it.
Question number 8, favorite song to karaoke to? Easy for me. You're going to hear me 2 songs. Give me the words on the screen. Suspicious Mind, I do my mean Elvis Presley impersonation. Sorry, Steve Mitchell. You still beat me, but I'll give you my best effort. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Justin Bieber, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I thought you were my first love. All right. What about you, DJ Brian? What did you karaoke to?
Like freestyle.
Freestyle. Anything for freestyle. All right. Favorite song from Grease. Now, I love Summer Lovin'. I probably, but I'll do it obscure. I'm all about obscure stuff. I love Summer Lovin'. Favorite song. But I'm going to give you this. Those magic changes, my heart arranges a melody that's calling you. I do like the microphone. I'm dangerous with this thing. I do love it. So he's dancing on a dance floor, John Travolta and Sandy, and he starts singing to her before Cha-Cha takes him away and they break up again. What's your favorite song for Grease? Grease is the word?
No, I like the Summer Lovin'.
Summer Lovin'. I also like the one that stranded out of driving, branded a fool. What? Oh, that's a good soundtrack. Last question. Favorite song to dance to? Bachata. Paul Alcohol, Frank Reyes. And I'm going to tell you, Jamaican music, Caribbean music, Now That We Found Love. I love that song. And I'm going to give you another one. 3 Little Birds. Don't worry about a thing. DJ Brian, are we ready? Give me a little Johnny Williams Lawrence on the screen, please. Where are you? Wake up in there. Johnny's my brother, my co-host, my co-friend, my co-worker, my friend. He's a brother. That's why he always goes first. A brother, a guy that battled his life, gave me the best rum. Tell me what he put in his rum punch. I made it my own, but I swear one day I'm going to bottle up and sell it and give it to cancer. I'm going to split it between colon cancer for Johnny, leukemia for my mother. I definitely want to do something like that. Maybe put it out there, go on TV, show them what we do, and give all the proceeds. You know, this money that paid to make the alcohol, everything else goes to cancer research. That's what I want to do. All right. We're going to Florida two times. First time, Florida's a joke. Let me tell you something. So, Stephen Michaels' private jet, you go out there, we're going up there, private jet, going over there, leave your passport home. This is the first time you watch me. We go all around to music. We're going to Florida. I'm a broken man, went 14 years in a row or 13 years in a row. I was a Disney Vacation Club member with my kids. First stop, Disney World, Orlando. Hit it. It's a small, small world. All right, we're going to stay in Florida. Lori, for you, you know, I'll pick Daytona Beach. I'll pick Delray Beach, where I'm going to. Post Malone singing with my man Luke Combs. Reminds me of, you know, it was even though it was Tennessee, I could see in Florida. Me down there. Yeah, hit it. I ain't got a guy for that. Guy for that. All right. Leave your passport home, getting Stephen Michaels' private jet, keeping it real. Stephen Michaels, me and DJ Brian are going to be driving our jet, and we're going to be talking entertainment. We're going to Jamaica. Next stop, leave your passport home. We're going to Montego Bay. We're going to walk into the resort. I'm going to walk down to the pool, order myself a Johnny Williams rum punch special. I make, not down there. It's all sugar. I make the rum punch with all the liquor and the fresh fruit. And I'm going to go to the pool, and John Holt's going to play this song for us. Hit it. And Rothy, good evening. I'm a Monday night kind of guy today. All right, we're going to DR. Leave your passport home from Jamaica. Get it back on a plane. We're flying to DR. We're going to Puerto Plata. We're going to go down to the resort. They're going to teach you how to bachata. All right, get up on the dance floor to Zacharia Ferraz, whatever his name. Bachata. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to Trinidad. Carnival time. Black, red, and white. Wear your colors down to Trinidad. Running down the strip. We're going to have a good time dancing with everybody. I love this song. Played numerous times. Lucy. Lucy now. Da, 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 da. We're going to London. Leave your passport. Going to see Big Ben. We're going to go downtown Abbey. Walk the streets of where Jack the Ripper used to hang out. And on the radio, Tom Petty will be singing this song while we walk the streets. Look for Jack the Ripper in the past. Hit it.
I'm a bad boy.
Mickey Delaney, and Rothy, how are you? Johnny Kwan. I love this song. I love it in English. I love it. We're going to go to Italy. We're going to go to Sorrento. Take the plane there, get out Sorrento, get a nice fresh slice of pizza. We're going to go walk down the cobblestone streets. You hear it in English. You hear it in Italian, this song. Dean Martin's going to sing this song. I love it. Remember my grandmother playing all the time? Remind me of The Godfather. Hit it. Oh, my God.
One heart, this heart I bring you.
All right, before we go to the next style, I got to tell you, I can remember my grandma making pasta, a sauce, I shouldn't say, sauce, Sunday morning, playing all the Italian music, playing it, cutting the onions, cutting everything up. And every once in a while, you might win a prize. My grandma would accidentally put a rubber band in someone's meatball, or, she always messed up now and then. But I can remember my good memories of growing up in an Italian family, close-knit, loving family. All right, we're going to Colombia. Medellin. Gonna go down there, the nice restaurant. Carol G's gonna come by, have dinner with us first, and then go on stage and sing this song for you. Hit it. Sally Batista sing this song for us on my live bench. So, I'm on podcast too, and this guy's got me on podcast too, so I feel like I'm on podcast doing this with the microphone. They wanted to give me this microphone over my computer at work. I said, God, you gotta be kidding me. I can't have that on the meetings, but I like it. All right, New Jersey, down by the shore. For Ina, we're going back for the old time. Down by the shore. Even though they're from New York, they would be down there singing this song, The Four Seasons. Going to New York, home of the freestyle music back in the 90s, 80s. You can't miss it. I loved it. Still playing now. I met her in real life. She's still out there performing all over. Shining. Hit it. So before I give you my motivational message, let me tell you, falling down is part of life. Getting back up is living life. Amen. If I told you we're almost like a bowling pins in life, all right? I had to segue into this, but if you think about how many times you got knocked down, and the bowling pins, you get knocked down and push you in the gutter and reset you, or you stay up there into the next frame, and they reset you either way. Life is a lot like that. How many times we got knocked down, thrown in the gutter, yet to be reset again? God has a way of working misery, man, miracles, all right? Miracles. And why I say that is, even when we count ourselves out and we're down and out, we're never really out until it's over. And it's not over until he says upstairs is over. So when you think about giving up, that's never the answer out there. You want to know why? I tell those people, they look at me and they shake their head, because I have to remind myself too. We survived 100% of worst days up to today. If I could tell you right now, no matter what life threw at us already, how heartbreaking those chapters were, how great some of those chapters are you want to revisit, but how brokenhearted, regrets, mistakes, loss, yet we're still here for a reason. Now, I know a lot of people survived near fatal deaths. All right? I know a lot of people that was diagnosed stage 4 and survived. I know people who were supposed to die in a car accident, and then I know people who were supposed to be on a plane, and the last minute they changed it, and that plane, there was an accident. All right? So when you say this, why? How? I'm going to tell you this. Life is a mystery. As Confucius said, Kung Fu Panda, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's the present, that's why, today's the gift, that's why we call it the present. Oh my God. You know what it is? I'm looking on the screen, I'm looking at the microphone. Today's a gift, that's why we call it the present. The truth is, it is. And the truth is, if we're blessed enough to wake up the next day, we have a chance to rewrite the present. Whatever happens the night before is done. We can't go back in time. Let's go get the DeLorean, like Back to the Future, get Michael J. Fox and the Crazy Doc, and let's go back there and we can change it. And we won't be rich. And we won't have no heartaches. But guess what? You can't go back and change things. What you could do is go forward and change how you look at life. What we could do is go forward and change how we react to life. What you could do is go forward and change your thinking. You got chances to do a lot of stuff. But yet, if we're stuck in yesterday's misery and we bring it to tomorrow's beauty, we're going to be stuck in the past. And again, the past is a great place. A lot of great memories. Believe me, a lot of great memories. But we always have our regrets. And they live down the street called Regret Alley. All right? And we don't want to visit that street no more. Because you know what? There's not one person walking this earth right now that never made a mistake. All right? Never had a regret. Never had a setback. Never had a loss. Never had a broken heart. All right? We all have a lot more in common than we know. Yet, if I told you the street that should be overpopulated, it should be overpopulated, but it isn't. It should be tomorrow's adventure. All right? It's empty, desolate. The regret alley is always packed to a gill. Why? Because we look in the mirror. A lot of us are hard on ourselves. Why are we hard on ourselves? Because, it's human nature. Unless you're a narcissist and you blame everybody else in the universe, including the man upstairs, which is not the answer. We all have been in the washing machine of life, thrown around, tumbled upside down. But we come out cleaner. Now, I told you what I went through in my life. I would not sign up again if I had to. But if I know how an outcome, I would. Because what was meant to stop me, what was meant to kill me, what was meant to put me away, brought me to where I'm supposed to be, is on this show, is being a role model, a mentor. There's haters out there. God, there's haters all over the place. There's nothing wrong with having a hater. That means you're doing something right. Let me tell you, the devil works in mysterious ways. He'll stop your progress. He'll stop your thinking. He'll stop your motivation, all right? With one negative thought, one crabby patty out there that wants to be anonymous and say stuff. But you know what I say to them? Gats, gats a ghoul, whatever you want to say. You know what I say in life? The man upstairs is a plan in life, all right? And if you look at the Bible, and I say this a lot, no one was perfect. Everybody had their faults, their setbacks, and their issues. Yet God used them to bring them to where they're supposed to be. Really, redemption for almost everybody, all right? And redemption is for everybody. You don't have to do anything really bad to have redemption. Redemption is, you could have had a bad day. You might have said the wrong thing to somebody that you regret. Well, you have a new day to redeem yourself. You could have had a bad day where, you know what? You just you didn't work your hardest at work. The next day is a chance to redeem yourself. You could have the best day and you didn't pour enough love into yourself. The next day is the chance to redeem yourself. You could have another day that you didn't give your best in a relationship. Well, the next day is a chance to redeem yourself. Redemption is for everybody. Because you know what? We all need it. Now, I'll tell you what you don't need. You don't need to worry about yesterday's mistakes. You want to know why? As Easter passed, and God risen, all right, he was put to death. 2 people, convicts on each side of him. One said, save us, and the other one said, pray for me. All right? And that's what I believe in life. There's never a day out where you can't come back. All right? Doesn't mean you can be forgiven 100% by the man upstairs. But it means you got a chance to come back in the game called life. No one, no matter what career you were in, no matter what zip code you live in, state or country, could walk on water but the man upstairs. No one could tell you how to tie your shoelaces but yourself and the man upstairs. Everything we do in this world is a ripple effect that we want to leave a positive message to everybody else. Yes, we get knocked down in life. Yes, we get knocked down in life. But just like Rocky Balboa, give me some smelling salts, I'll get back up, wobbly leg, I'm going to fight to the end. Ding, ding, ding. And everybody that follows my show, Keeping It Real Steve Michael, is a movement. It's a family. We live by the same thing. Not one person has had an easy life. Never. None of us. But guess what? We believe in something better. We believe in faith, a higher being. We believe hope that things will get and can get better. We believe in coming back when everybody counted you out. All right? And we believe in a higher power. And most of all, we believe what I tell everybody is one phrase I always use. You matter, you're important, and you make a difference. You look at me and say, "Are that a catchphrase?" No, that's words I live by. You matter, you're important, and you make a difference. Because every once in our life, every time in our life, somewhere along the line, we didn't think that way. We thought we were roadkill. We thought we were an afterthought. We thought we weren't even invited in a room. We were invisible to everybody. But guess what? We weren't. So if you're thinking about taking your life, absolutely not. All right? Please, I lost too many friends, co-workers, family members to suicide. It's an epidemic. It attacks everybody. It doesn't matter what zip code, what tax bracket, what street you live on, all right? What country or state. Depression affects everybody in different ways. Now, if you ever get that said that you think taking your life is the best thing, that you're a burden, please reach out to somebody, anybody. Reach out to a loved one, a family member, a friend. Reach out to me. Reach out to clergy, religious somebody. Reach out to anybody. Reach out to the numbers I gave you. All right? Why? This world's a better place with you in it. All right? You are a star in that universe up there. And when you take your life, it's one less star that's shining. And it's not BS what I say. It's the truth. Because no matter what we go through, no matter what we go through, we don't want to end the story on a chapter it's not supposed to end. Only God knows how that book of life ends. All right? Some people are lucky to age and fall asleep and pass away. Some people have to go through some dangerous times, some sick days, and some very worries, but in the end, you find them at peace. They make peace with God. Now, I brought God up in faith a lot today, and I say it for a reason. No matter what we go through, all right, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in a man up above, faith, God, and you got to believe you're going to make it through. 3 things you got to believe in. And you know what? We all know you got to believe in God, all right? That's faith. And you got to believe you're going to make it through. You have to. But number 1, you have to believe in yourself. We got off this canvas too many times to be discarded. You are not roadkill. You're not an afterthought. And you're not invisible. In fact, you are the center of a universe that you don't even know anything about because people look up to you. And when you're gone, regardless if it's old age, we die, people will mourn and they will remember you. And the biggest way they remember you is they talk about you. Like Paul Bunyan. I'm alive now. They talk about me like Paul Bunyan in the Big Blue Ox. All right? Like a tall tale. I'm alive. They talk about me. When I'm gone, they'll still talk about me. And, you know, people are lucky to work with me. They'll probably tell them good stories. But people that don't and maybe knew me by social media, that's me. You know, you see what you get. Warts and all. I'm transparency. I talk what I talk and I move forward. We all have failed. We all had setbacks. We all have regrets and mistakes. But the most thing I can tell you is we all have triumphed. We all have moved forward. And we all have gotten out of the pit of depression. That's where we are now. We got out of it because we're still here. Remember that. You got out of that. You watched the last Dark Knight, Christian Bale, Batman. That guy got stuck in Bane and him. And Bane got out as a child. And Bruce Wayne gets out too. No one got out of that pit. They had to climb all the way up there, get out of it for freedom. They were stuck down there to die. All right? That's life. That's where we've been. Sometimes you get thrown out of well. We think, oh no, there's no way out. There's always a way out. Always up is the way out, not down. We work ourselves up, up, up. So I hope you like my show on a Monday night. I hope you like me in a different setting. I mean, I did like the microphone. I'm not going to lie. I hear myself a little too much, but it took me off my game. So I stopped my thinking because I'm talking into a mic instead of talking into the TV to everybody like I usually do, into the camera. So it's a little different because this is radio I'm on right now, but live from New York. The number one motivation show out there, the one that tells you never to give up, the one that tells you you're matter, you're important, you make a difference, the one that tells you it's okay to lay on the floor for a while, but it's not okay to give up, the one that tells you keep moving forward no matter what is going on, because you want to know why? You matter. And that's the name of the game. So for everybody out there, I won't be on this Thursday. This will be shared. I'm sorry. I came on live tonight for you, me and DJ Brian. I hope you had a great night. I will definitely be back next Thursday, which is going to be, oh my God, this Sunday is the 4th. May 8th, we'll be live in our same studio. I hope you enjoyed myself behind the thing. Limo Talk Raz, thank you for letting me, I do like it. Maybe I'll come back and do your show. He sits over there. Hey, I'm talking to you, Graz. Maybe I'll come back to your show one day. I mean, I like this. More than bad. I like the microphone in front of me. All right, good night, everybody. God bless you till we meet again. You matter, you're important, you make a difference. Don't give up. Let's move forward. God bless you. Thank you for coming on a Monday night.